Good morning, dear children. Today we are going to start a new lesson, that is the demon and the dancer. So children, let's read the story. The demon Bhasmasur was very clever, but he was too proud of his power. Read the story to find out what happened to him. So children, there was a demon named Bhasmasur. He was very clever and very proud of his power granted by the god he worshipped. Once upon a time, there was a demon who was very clever. He studied and worked very hard. Soon he knew all that there was to know. So children, there was a demon named Bhasmasur. Now demon means what? Demon means an evil spirit. So there was a demon named Bhasmasur and he was very clever. He had acquired all the knowledge. He has gained all the knowledge. And he worked very hard. He studied and he got to know everything. He knew all that there was to know. However, there was not enough for him. He wanted to be the most powerful being in the world. So he went into a forest. He prayed so hard and for so long that the god of power was moved. So children, this demon, Bhasmasur, he had acquired all the knowledge of the world. And now he wanted that he should be the most powerful human being on the earth. Now what did he do? He started doing some worship. Tapasya, right? So he went to a forest and he started praying for so long with all his heart and soul. So the god of power was very happy with his devotion. The god appeared before him and said, "I am pleased with you. What do you want?" The demon opened his eyes and fell at the god's feet. Okay, so children, now the god was very happy seeing his devotion. So he appeared before him and he said to the demon that I am very pleased with your worship and the devotion you have shown. So what do you want in return? So children, what did the demon do? He fell on the god's feet and said, "Not much, my lord. I just want to be the most powerful person in the world." So this demon told God that he wanted to be the most powerful person in the world. So God asked him, "How do you want to be powerful?" The God wanted to know. Do you want to be the strongest? Do you want to be the wisest? So children, powerful, it can be in many terms. Okay? So God asked him that do you want strength or do you want brains? Do you want to be the strongest person or do you want to be the wisest person? The young demon had thought it all out. He wanted to be strong and powerful. He also wanted to live forever and control everyone. So children, this demon was being very clever. He wanted both. He wanted to be strong also and powerful also. Now this evil person wanted to be strong so that he can control everyone, and he wanted to live forever and never die. So he said, "Lord, please grant me a wish. Whenever I place my hand on someone's head, that person should at once be reduced to ashes." Now what did this demon ask for? He said that whenever I touch someone's head, that person should turn to ashes. Ashes means what? Ashes is what is left after wood is burnt. The god was worried about giving somebody such a nasty and powerful weapon. However, since he had given the demon his word, he had to grant the wish. So the young demon became known as Bhasmasur, the demon of ashes. Now children, this wish which the demon asked for was very strong. Okay, so the god was worried about granting human beings such a power. But because God has promised the demon to grant him his wish, God was not left with any option but to grant the wish. So the demon came to be known as Bhasmasur, the demon of ashes. Bhasm ho jana, Bhasmasur, bhasma ho jana means something that can be ruined. Bhasmasur went mad with his power. He first went around the forest touching animals on the head and reducing them to ashes. Then he began to touch every living being on the head, turning them to ashes. After that, he ran around the world shouting, "Let me see who can defeat me." So children, now Bhasmasur was misusing his power. He was touching everything and turning them into ashes. He was very, very proud of his power which he was given. So he was challenging everyone that let me see who can defeat me. The people of the world got very frightened. They did not know how to control this demon. So they hid in their houses and prayed that something would happen to stop him. So people were very worried, children. And why were they worried? They were worried that if Bhasmasur touches me, I would be destroyed into ashes. So people were worried. And they had only one option, that they would hide in their houses and pray. Now Bhasmasur enjoyed one thing very much. He loved to dance. One day when he was walking through the town, he suddenly heard the tinkling of anklets. Bhasmasur turned towards the sound and stood still. So now this demon loved to dance. So one day while he was walking through the town, he heard the tinkling of anklets. Do you know what anklets are, children? Anklets are like, they are pile, right? We call them pile. And where are they worn? They are worn around the ankles. Okay, so Bhasmasur heard the tinkling of anklets. So Bhasmasur was hearing the sound of pile and he turned around towards the sound and stood still. He saw a young woman dancing most gracefully. The dancer too saw him, and instead of running away in the terror, she asked, "Can you dance like me?" Now everybody was hiding from Bhasmasur, but this dancer wasn't. Now there must be some reason why this dancer was not afraid of him. Right? Now this dancer asked Bhasmasur to dance with her and asked him, "Can you dance like me?" "Of course I can," said Bhasmasur. "Then do what I do," said the dancer. Now the dancer asked Bhasmasur to follow her in her steps. That was enough for Bhasmasur. He started dancing. He started dancing as gracefully as the young woman. The dancer whirled around and bent down, and so did he. She touched her feet and straightened up. He did the same. She did all kinds of actions, and Bhasmasur copied each one of them. Then she put her hand on her head and twirled around. Bhasmasur did the same. So Bhasmasur was exactly copying this dancer, the way she whirled, which means to rotate. Whirl means what? Whirl means to rotate around. Now Bhasmasur was also doing the same way as the dancer did. Now the dancer tricked him. And what did she do? She kept her hands on her head and turned around. Now Bhasmasur also did the same. He was very clever, but this time he was copying the dancer blindly. So he also kept his hands on his head and twirled. What do you think happened next? In a second, Bhasmasur was reduced to a pile of ashes. Now children, Bhasmasur was granted a wish where it was said that on whosoever's head you keep your hand, that person will turn into ashes, right? So he did the same thing with himself and he was reduced into pile of ashes. People rushed out to celebrate. They wanted to thank the young dancer. They looked around for her, but they could not find her anywhere. Now the people were really happy because finally they were free to move around. They wanted to thank the young dancer. So children, do you see that this dancer wasn't a human being, but some kind of avatar of God to release Bhasmasur of his grant and set people free. Okay? So, I hope you have enjoyed the story. That's all for today, children. Thank you.